Good evening. I'm Monique Marshall, and tonight I will discuss how Beefsteak can reinforce its company culture through human capital management. I will give an overview of Beefsteak's background and company profile and discuss the company's current practices and recommendations for improvement and growth for the areas of recruitment, training, retention, team development, and organizational responsibility to show how Beefsteak's culture can be maintained through periods of expansion. Jose Andres is regarded as a culinary innovator who passionately approaches food through the lens of fun and advocacy for hunger issues. Vegetables are the main attraction, cooked to order in front of customers. This unique take on fast casual food is in direct contrast to the American standard, instead of meat products being the star of the show. Andreas features fresh American homegrown plant products. In many aspects, beefsteak is revolutionizing the food industry by making healthy food affordable and appetizing. Headquartered in Washington, D.C., one of the most diverse cities in the United States, Beefsteaks has annual sales of $135 million. The business model is centered on fresh, homegrown ingredients, value pricing, and accessible hours of 10:30 a.m. until 10 o'clock p.m. Like competitors at Chipotle, Sweet Green, and Cava Grill, the restaurant allows customers to build their own bowls with a choice of 15 vegetables that can all be cooked in, get this, 90 seconds. According to the company's brand manager, Beefsteak considers customer selection strategy in its business model and the possibility that non-veggie lovers will give the restaurant a try. The corporate culture and climate are extremely important in today's business market. As a result, many organizations are focusing on creating more thorough brand cultures and preserving them through ongoing development. Beefsteak's company culture is representative of the company's business model, mission, and business strategy. Kindness Unleashed, the standard of doing good, serving others, and eating well. This directly impacts the attitudes of the employees, which determines the direction of the organization and overall cultural atmosphere. Also, Beefsteak's commitment to purchase from local growers and farmers sets the right tone for quality service and quality products, thus positively contributing to Beefsteak's culture by sourcing directly from the community. In addition, cultivating a customer centric work environment that is inclusive of a diverse and well balanced workforce, along with proper training and leadership engagement, creates a positive and healthy work culture. Moreover, an effective training program that effectively communicates the core values, vision, and ethical standards will allow Beefsteak's brand image, reputation, consumer perception to have positive yields. A lack of communication between managers and workers is a leading contributor to the cultural challenges facing many organizations. Managers are in a prime position to build strong and positive workplaces by listening to their employees, holding workers and leaders accountable for their actions, setting well defined goals that will help the organization's sustainability. Now, before we can begin the hiring and recruitment process for Beefsteak, strategic workforce planning will be necessary to ensure that the success of their business and that appropriate plans are in place to adequately achieve the overall objectives of the company. A deeper analysis will be necessary to determine the culture, the areas of opportunity within Beefsteak, and also to ensure that strategies and procedures are properly implemented for a healthy work atmosphere. This includes employee retention, staffing needs, skill sets, organizational gaps, and even budgetary considerations. These are all critical components to future proof the organization as challenges, demands, changes, and priorities can shift the organizational focus. Now, when we're looking to recruit with such a unique business model and marketing strategy, it's very important for Beefsteak to properly manage its human capital to keep customers engaged and also to keep business booming. It's very important to construct an effective recruiting strategy to hire and select the appropriate candidates. This can be done utilizing the three sequential stages of recruiting to help boost its talent pool. Effective recruitment planning is an integral and necessary component to ensure that staffing needs are met at Beefsteak. Moreover, having established recruitment goals and objectives are also vitally important to determine an adequate recruitment strategy, when to begin recruiting, who to target, and the appropriate message to send to potential candidates. Let's take a deep dive so that I can explain further. The three sequential stages of recruiting. Number one, generating a pool of viable applicants. It's important to make certain that you have target efforts, strategic targeting efforts to keep them available. Number two, maintaining the interests of the candidates. You do this by effective communication strategies. You want to keep employees engaged. And also, number three, employing the right candidate. You can do that by successful negotiations where you're talking about salary, you may be talking about benefits or company perks. Because Beefsteak offers a vast menu from fresh and local sources, it will also be important to hire a candidate that understands this aspect of the brand to help implement and carry out the company's core values. Beefsteak's recruitment strategy should be aligned with the company's values, with their objectives, missions, goals, and business strategies to further enhance the recruitment efforts. Also, there should be a keen awareness of focus on diversity and inclusion when adding to the talent pool. To drive innovation and change in the workforce, a diverse and inclusive environment will be crucial to promote creativity and to guide business strategies. Technology also important, innovation vitally important, along with diversified voices lead to new ideas. It also leads to new services, new products, and encourages thinking, out of the box thinking. In today's market and proper career planning, leadership progression path can help to attract employees. It's also going to increase brand loyalty. It will enhance organization performance, also grow the base. Because it will also be important for Beefsteak to find the best candidate in the most cost productive and timely manner, predictive analysis can be employed to make the hiring process more objective while informing hiring managers on who may be better suited for the job over time. To be successful in hiring, the company should use predictive analytics that actually provides data on the best candidates. You can administer knowledge tests and peer assessments. That helps you to remain competitive while creating an environment with growth opportunities for long-term success. Capital predictive analysis can be very integral in determining Beefsteak's overall organizational growth. Also, it can have a direct influence and impact on their human resources decision. This is because it uses historical data along with current trends to predict future events. As it relates to the HR piece, predictive analytics enables HR teams to actually make predictions about areas of the overall HR function. This can include things like cultural fit of an employee, their long-term interest and engagement in the job, also their ability to sharpen or retune and hone their skills and hone their craft. Also, it will provide insight as to the employee's ability to stay relevant to the industry and vertical market, in addition to the length of time that they are likely to stay in the job. Predictive analytics helps quantify qualitative data by assigning a score to the different areas that needs to be measured, demonstrating the likelihood of an event occurring. So, for recruitment purposes, it can determine the beefsteak candidate that could be the best fit while also uncovering skill gaps. Having such information can really assist to develop integral staffing and recruitment strategies aimed at attracting the most qualified employees to perform the desired job. Recruitment, staffing, attracting top talent, Beefsteak's recruitment sourcing strategies. As a unique, fast, casual venue, Beefsteak will need sourcing to provide a variety of talents from GMs, cashiers, cooks, servers, cleaners, dishwashers, and managers. This sourcing can come from recruiting both internal talent who's already familiar with the brand menu, people and operating procedures, and external talent if needed to fill gaps. You could do this by generating a pool of viable candidates and applicants through targeting efforts. You can also do it by maintaining the interests of the candidates through effective communication and employing the right candidate through successful negotiations. Because Beefsteak offers a vast menu from fresh and local sources, it will be important to hire candidates that understands this aspect of the brand to help implement and carry out the company's core values. With this in mind, Beefsteak will benefit from casting a wide net via social media and job boards with the mention of Chef Andre's organizational disaster relief efforts, passion for providing nutrition worldwide, and information about Beefsteak's culture and mission. Further, hiring management from an internal pool can be more cost effective while also providing staff to stay with the company in hopes of promotion. In addition, Beefsteak must maintain a candidate pool of prospective employees that can be readily assessed and evaluated to determine what they can offer to the brand. Now, to do this successfully, Beefsteak must estimate the time, money, and the number of hires needed to achieve a given hiring rate when having external candidates fill job at different levels. External hires must be assessed on experience, commitment to the brand values, and diversity must also be considered to create a culture of innovation and customer satisfaction while contributing to the bottom line. Another way to find employees best suited for Beefsteak's unique culture is to conduct interviews that not only go into detail about the candidate's experience, but dig in a little more about their passions, outside interests, as well as their personalities. As Beefsteak continues to grow and expand, it must have an effective and broad based training program utilizing multiple delivery methods and formats to address the training needs of its employees. In today's competitive landscape, it is best to have flexibility in training versus a standard cookie cutter approach. This will allow Beefsteak the ability to reach more employees using alternative training vehicles that will positively impact the onboarding process as new store locations open and more employees are hired. Now, there are multiple methods that I'd like to explore. The first, the presentation method. That is still considered one of the most popular training methods, and it can be delivered using a combination of lectures and videos for portions of the training. The trainees in this case typically receive one-way communication from the trainer that provides real-life experiences and examples. The presentation method may be advantageous to introduce to new managers to the beefsteak ideologies and for management development training programs. Another effective training method is the hands on method, which includes live demonstrations, simulations, on the job training, self directed training, cross training. It actually can boost engagement and retention because it allows trainees to be more interactive and collaborative. It can improve the employees' problem solving skills. And more importantly, this type of training is considered to be more relatable, regardless of your age, culture, gender, or race. An example of this can be illustrated with the demonstration of proper food handling and safety for food preparation. Food handlers must be knowledgeable about the proper hand washing methods, cross contamination concerns, and temperature controls to eliminate the possibility of foodborne diseases. Conversely, if that employee lacks the expertise or knowledge in safe food handling practices, training can actually contribute to the learning practice and process and implementation of these skills. Another effective training method is group building training. That's really important in the workplace because it increases motivation. It also boosts morale and promotes team building. This method includes adventure learning, which focuses on team development through structured activities. Team training, which is designed to improve team effectiveness within the organization by increasing knowledge, improving attitudes, and behaviors that will help team members to complete complex tasks to accomplish specific goals. Action learning is important because the teams commit to action plans based on real business problems and organizational development, which involves the long range process of driving organizational effectiveness, solving problems, and improving organizational performance. There are major advantages to the group building method that includes achieving organizational goals, fostering competition, better communication among the team, and building face to face interactions. Now, cost can be a disadvantage to corporate team building, along with time away from work related tasks. Technology based training would also be beneficial to Beefsteak employees for e learning programs that are effective for training across multiple Beefsteak locations. Additionally, it will be advantageous for training on new company policies, procedures, and compliance mandates. To ensure that the management training program is highly successful, it's important to design a program that promotes and encourages participation. This can be achieved by ensuring that the material is concisely organized and easy to understand. Additionally, it is important to provide feedback and constructive critiques that stimulate and promotes growth and learning while encouraging trainees to effectively communicate and knowledge share. This will allow the trainees to improve their performance, to share best practices with their team members, and information learned with their colleagues. Furthermore, the training format should provide trainees the opportunity to practice with regularity. This will encourage learners to be mindful of their cognitive processing and in control of their learning processes. This will help them to retain the information that they learned. To ensure that Beefsteak employees are adequately prepared and equipped for optimal success, it is important to create an innovative and ongoing training program to maximize their learning potential while providing a healthy, culturally diverse, and inclusive work environment. This will help to retain great employees once properly trained. To further increase their training effectiveness, Beefsteak should utilize a variety of training approaches and methods to enhance learning, provide flexibility, adjust to budget constraints, and changing industry needs. Moreover, integrating multiple training methods can enhance the overall outcomes and effectiveness of the training program in its entirety. Additionally, to keep employees engaged, Using various resources and training delivery methods will allow managers and employees the opportunity to further hone their skills and to ensure that they are adequately prepared for the job by retaining the information that is learned. Beefsteak's philosophies, values, and mission will be the core of its training and development strategy to retain highly trained, qualified, and skilled employees long term. Equally important, the managers will be responsible for providing training to new hires and instilling Beefsteak's core principles to ensure long term success. Group building training methods will be an integral part of Beefsteak's overall culture because it increases motivation, boosts morale, and promotes team building. This method includes adventure learning, which focuses on team development through structured activities, team training, which is designed to improve team effectiveness within the organization by increasing knowledge, improving attitudes, and behaviors that will help team members to complete complex tasks to accomplish goals. Action learning is important because the teams commit to action plans based on real business problems and organizational development, which involves a long range process of driving organizational effectiveness, solving problems, and improving organizational performance. There are major advantages to group building methods that includes achieving organizational goals, fostering competition, better communication among the team, and building face-to-face interactions. Cost can be a disadvantage to the corporate team building exercises and activities, along with the wait time from work-related tasks. Cultivating teamwork along all Beefsteaks team members can not only increase overall job satisfaction among the employees, however, it can positively contribute to the company's culture through effective communication, team collaboration, and cooperation. Effectively designed team training will foster team engagement and group participation that promotes positive work behaviors, attitudes, and character. Furthermore, it can contribute to individual growth by improving conflict resolution skills, increasing problem solving capabilities, better performance, and productivity. Corporate social responsibility is important in attracting top talent because it shows that a company is compassionate and treats its employees well. Additionally, it can improve customers' perception of the beefsteak brand. Consequently, it should be an essential focus, key initiative, and part of Beefsteak's overall corporate strategy. The motivation and morale of the employee can improve, which can lead to increased productivity from the workers. The work-life quality is better when managers engages, interacts, and promotes their CSR cause, which can then foster great team collaboration and employee support. Corporate social responsibility efforts also help foster a more productive and positive work environment for the employees. It promotes volunteering, cohesion, a sense of purpose, and pride. Beefsteak initiatives that support homelessness and food insecurities will demonstrate their commitment to community, helping others, and their dedication to core values and social responsibility. Beefsteak is a unique fast casual restaurant where homegrown fresh vegetables are the main attraction. The innovative brand must utilize smart hiring practices and a three-stage recruitment strategy that champions diversity and selects employees that promote Beefsteak's culture of health, wellness, and charity. To ensure the Beefsteak managers and employees are adequately prepared and equipped for optimal success, it is important to create an innovative management training program and an employee training program to maximize their learning potential while providing a culturally diverse and inclusive work environment. To further increase the training effectiveness, Beefsteak should utilize a variety of training approaches and methods to enhance learning, provide flexibility, adjust to budget constraints, and changing industry needs. Moreover, integrating multiple training methods can enhance the overall outcomes and effectiveness of the training program in its entirety. Keeping in line with its creative concepts, values, and health initiatives, Beefsteak must continue to promote its core attributes through a business model that attracts and onboard talent that understand its mission and company philosophy. Hiring managers can use data retrieved from human capital predictive analytics to determine the best hire and employee fit. Moreover, it can assist in effectively sourcing top talent that reflects the culture and values of the organization while offering exceptional service to its customers. Having such information can assist to develop integral staffing and recruitment strategies aimed at attracting the most qualified employees to perform the desired job function long term, thus positively contributing to the overall bottom line at Beefsteak. Thanks so much for your time. I am Monique Marshall. Have a good night.